All right, all right, all right. Hello and welcome everybody to the show. How y'all doing today? It is Sabado, otherwise known as Saturday, and it's a beautiful day here in Silver City, New Mexico, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous. Blue skies. We got some high winds coming here in an hour, so it's going to be creating some ruckus. But other than that, we're pretty good. Hopefully you all are doing well on this Saturday. Thanks for being here with me, and let's get right to the show. Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. Delmonico. Del, how you doing, bud? Welcome. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Nice to see you, bud. Yeah, you can see up on the screen there, this is the painting I'm working on, and I really had some positiveness with seeing what we did here last week. This is just looking really good. From afar, it looks like plants and trees and everything we want it to look like from afar. So you want it to look like a normal painting, and then the closer you get, the more awestruck I would hope that you are, because of the amount of stuff that's done on the painting itself. So yeah, I think we're gonna work. I really gotta add something. Something has to be right here. It might be a stick, it might be something, but it's gonna be somewhere right around here. It could be a tree, I don't know. I do not know. But maybe we'll pull in some of this greenery over here to kind of fill in some of this. Yeah? We also have to basically bring the light, because it's a very dark painting still. There's no light on the foliage, but I'm trying to get the basics of the foliage. Maybe I'll have to highlight some of this just to bring it out. I don't know, but we'll see. Appreciate you all for being here. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed watching you doing your racing earlier, Del. That's pretty cool. I'm glad you're still in on that. Okay, let's
Del-CF4SD.
Let's get the best look.
Can I ask how long you have spent on this painting? So far, it's a long time, right?
Yeah, so far it is a long time. Luckily, I log it all into my YouTube channel. So, however many shows times however many hours. All right, so yeah, we get to kind of see both worlds. So I want to bring some of this green over to here. Just punch it in there. Couldn't tell you really how long it is because I'm just doing it. But when I am finished, when I'm finished with the painting,
that was hard. Never drove there all before. It was a long couple stints.
It will definitely have. I'll make a time-lapse video of it, and we'll put in the hours and the time it spent. Hopefully this one is for a friend of mine who's going to come in a couple weeks and take a look at it, and hopefully they like it and want it. So I'm kind of painting it for them in a way. That was a hard race today. Never drove there before. Yeah, I mean, do you get practice in, I hope? You know? Okay, so we need the same colors we were using over there, but over here. Start with some of that forest green. Why not? I know we had the diazonine purple. And There it is. A little bit of that. Looks like we had some of this green. That's that blue-green. So the forest green's more red. This green's more blue. What is it called? That's one of those words. Phthalocyanine green. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's it, I think, with a little bit of white and a little bit of black on the side. And we should be good to go. Boom, there's that. And we take a little bit of this black, since it's mostly water, we're just gonna put it in a side dish. Bam.
At Del-CF4SD said, that much.
Okay, now let's mix together some color that kind of matches. It has to be a little different. It's getting shaded from like a mountainside. You can certainly see some, like, you can't see this other side over here, but it's shadowed. So there's light up here, there's shadow down here. So, you know, bushes, trees, what have you, shadowed. So basically, yeah, let's start putting in some bushes. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Let's go. Appreciate the new subscribers. It's been a lot of fun watching the count go up in the past week or so. So I appreciate y'all. YouTube is sharing me out a little bit. So see how it goes, you know. I enjoy showing up here. I'm really pleased to have you all so that I can show up. I mean, there is certainly a, I'd rather do dishes than do painting sometimes. There's that kind of vibe. But knowing people want to show up and see it, I'm happy to be here too, so thank you.
Okay, mate, I'll watch some more later after you eat and chill off. Grace, love, you keep painting up a storm.
All right, buddy. Have a good evening there in Scotland. Certainly appreciate you coming by. So we're going to fill in a lot of this like this. All good. And really, we just have to keep putting in the line work, putting in the time. And before you know it, voila, a finished painting. It's really the geometry too of each of the plants or trees, or I want to start getting into architecture, so all geometry. Nice bush, happy little bush. Bush doing bush stuff. Let's see, maybe a little more purple. Help out with the shade. here and there. We have a cool breeze coming in the window. Probably gonna have to close that window pretty soon. It is sunny here in Silver City, but it also, when you're in the shade, oh boy, the shade works. So the sun, high UV content, all that, definitely puts on a show. You know, you don't want to be out working in it. You're going to be overheated. However, you stand under a tree, nice and cool, cool breeze. Unlike Tucson where it's just hot, you know. Granted, this time of year it's beautiful and nice in Tucson. But just saying, usually, shade or not, does not matter. Let's clear off some of this orange. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to try to add to this, get rid of some of the mistakes that I see. Brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, filling it in. I'm gonna need a little bit more of this green, I think. Kind of edging it, cutting it, making sure it has room to breathe as a plant. Because they're all not the, you know, it gets good at sun in certain areas. Other areas it's just not as good.
Painting lines so seriously right now. I'm so serious.
Hey. What's up, guys?
Hi.
How you doing? Hello. Congratulations, I haven't seen you since. Yeah. Sup? Sup?
You're deep in concentration?
Yeah. All right, peace.
Lines.
So many lines. Give it some highlights. Again, I'm going to kind of focus on brightening up this painting today because really needs to pop. And right now it's still just under the, it's not popping. So that's going to have to do with a lot of the brightness we're going to apply today. But that's a cool bush. Let's put another bush right about, well, we got to fill in this one. Bush League. bit more. Follow the lines, make some new ones. Bush, more plant, just filling it up, filling it up. I suppose I could just zoom you guys into this side now, since that's what we're working on, dude. Let's go all the way in and start backing it out, backing it out. It's like too close. All right, there we go. So yeah, we just got to keep bringing in the green. Bringing it behind this plant too. You know, pop, 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 pop. That's cute. They're friends of mine, just the people who came in. They're out having a beautiful walk in the Silver City sunshine. It's wonderful. Always nice to see. Bring in some more of that wild green because it's needed. Boom. Just needed, that's all. Clean the brush because a clean brush is a happy brush. Too much. Try this one. It's pretty bright. But for real, I gotta keep committed to this idea that I gotta bring light and, you know, brightness to this. So I'll stop being it. Looks white. It's not. Highlights, baby. Sorry, I'm getting excited. I hope you're all having a good day. And the wind. Just kind of messing it up a little bit right there. So I can come back and make it clean with the proper color. It'll just be highlights, you know. Kind of like what's happening right now. Yep, just more. Just keep pulling it sideways. More brush, more bushes. See, I left a lot of space open, I think, just for this. It's my new way of painting so that I can save motion. Yeah? We don't want to waste motion, motivation, movement, all the M's. All the M's. That looks good. Back here. Hold your breath moment. That's a hold your breath moment. You. It's more bluer. I think I explained this the other day. This has the same blue in it, but it's warmer, so it's closer. This is going to be feeling a little further. So know your colors, know how they affect you and your mood and or position. I think that's important. Every line is a contemplation. Shadowed, lit up. There's all kinds of tens of thousands of kind of directions it needs to go. How, how we see things and how it builds into what we're looking at. I think it's important. Come on in. Come on in and say hi. So, we got some rock here in the middle, intermixed. We're going to have some green for sure coming through down here. It's important. So it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. That's what it does, okay? It makes the perfect sound in here. Okay, just allowing it to do its thing. Breathe. Let's work on getting this. Let me do a little purple, a little white, and black. Let's just go with it. See what that does. Should brown it up a little bit. It doesn't really, but what's wrong with bright purple? A lot, a lot. Don't kid yourself. I mean, I can pull in a little bit of the yellow ochre, kind of turn it for me. Just a drop or two. All right, let's mix some in. Purple, diazonine purple, white, and yellow ochre. Just make a nice, a little more purple. Makes a nice little gold, muddy gold. Now if we can just cover over the purple a little bit. Stretch some of it down, you know. We don't have to fully erase things. Use the right size brush though, that would help. Right now we're just, oops, way too much white. Lots of mixing. Not there. We'll have to go darker there. But it's cool. Seeing where the light's hitting it. Go pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow. 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 It's like sooner or later it kind of hits and you're like, ooh, 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 there it is, you know. That's what I work with every day. Just sliding a little bit of that forest green in. Ooh, I don't know what I just did, but I screwed it up. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It does happen. And it's fine. It's fine, okay? naughty, naughty pine. It's going to be an interesting one right there. What's happening behind it, I wonder? I think, let's make up something. So there's this little spot right here. And what is it? What is it? I think I know. What I'm going to do. Give it some of that. I was like, I really need some yellow ochre, and it's sitting right there on the palette. I just forgot. Don't ask. Nope. None of it. It's really just lighter. Minimal breathing. Get all the breath work in between strokes. How are we looking? Yeah, we definitely put something back there. It'll kind of help. Now what we got to do is we're looking for areas really that we can fit these plants in. We see the rock here. We see the foreground. So we're gonna, work those in too. And maybe here. No. Let's just get a light white. Or a light green. Sooner or later, I gotta figure it out. So we gotta breathe. Breathe. Put patches, just patches, kind of fill it and work with different colors of that. Kind of bring it all together. And then we'll line it as we would. Figure this out. This is where the rubber meets the road. You know? That's not the only place. But for now. I want that to be a rock underneath there. Hurts my brain. What I'm doing, it hurts my brain. Because I have to ruin it to find it and then create the shadows and the shades. We have over here, this is just boom, 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 you know, and so I'm trying to, this is too far, too gone, but it's too small, maybe it's different, maybe it's something different, you know, so I have to keep in all of this in my brain so that it works with, I guess the idea is that it's like awe-inspiring, you know? It's like, wow, look at all the crazy lines. Everything kind of is something, you know, I think is part of it, part of the deal. I don't know. But it has to feel different from this side over on the other side that we did last week. It has to feel different, yet be the same. And what that is perspective and where you're standing. You know, I want a lot of information to be transferred to the painting that you're like, ooh, whoa, I'm in it. You know, however, if I can't transfer that information, I'm not doing it properly. All right. So much. Some of it's just I have some pretty good, like a stump. Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. I have some pretty good pictures of these stumps in nature. Natural. So we have tree in the distance, bush in the distance, this closer bush, there's some plants. We're going to put something in front of this. Everything's just going to stack, 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 and it'll feel, hopefully, bueno. But poco a poco, eh? Little by little. Covering up mistakes that I feel are mistakes, even if they're not. Remember, we're bright, bright, and yet dark, all of it. Here, I'll come over here and mess with this a little bit. Give it some bright. Okay. Balance of a different purple, shady color. Something's going to happen here, I believe. Oh my gosh. Today I ruined my painting. By Shane Dalton.
At Lauradet's Art said, "Almost done," he says.
I know, right? Hello. I'm sorry I forgot to do the Discord thing today. When Beard comes out to fix my PCs, I'll make sure that we automatically have that as a thing from now on. I guess, you know, almost done. Eesh. I hope you're having a great day, Laura. Putting in some shadow here for the rock. I mean, I really have 2 weeks, though, to kind of finish this, so wish me luck. Wish me luck. But you've seen once it starts to flow, it kind of paints itself. That's all I need to get to. When it paints itself. Just popping, bringing light, bringing the light. Oh, that was stupid. I don't know what that was. But that is room for a fix. Room to fix it. That's all that is. It's going to be tucked in somewhere anyway, so it's not really going to matter. Something's got to go right here. Kind of like that. So, what is that? Let's get some of this black in here. Let's take it all. It's fine. Where is it? Not to worry. Proportion. What is proportion? I can make anything work. Okay, hold the phone, everybody. It's like a fallen, you know, tree, something. A little bit of something. It's a wild color. It's just black and yellow ochre. Which is okay because something's gonna go there. Maybe another bush, that green bush. Boom, 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 boom. Right here. Yeah, I see it. Sorry about all that. Got a case of the boom booms. We got the green. We got the purple. We got the white. It's a very blue. Too much blue. I need a lot of paint, so there we go. Now, what we do here, yes, good. We want it to be just a little off from the color behind, for sure. Follow any imperfections, for sure. That keeps it natural. Okay. Increase the value with some white. Just for fun. Come on in to the sun. Trick, as with all of my paintings, and every time I step to this easel, it's a lot. There's a lot happening. It's natural. It looks good. And somehow I can see it all, you know, as a viewer. Somehow you can see it all. And that is pretty dang good. Weird. So this bush is going kind of forward. Pretty cool, but kind of weird. Just what I'm noticing. to wear my other glasses. Ones I can actually see close up now. Because these are acting funny. Okay, so what do we have here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just fingering it out. Breaking up lines, because you know, I mean, it might be a good thing, but maybe not. Being able to see through it so clearly, you know. Where's the mystery? All right, I'm feeling a break coming on. Yeah, look at that, 52 minutes. Hey, thanks Moon Boots, the chef. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Okay, we're getting, so what I'm seeing here, okay, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is what we want, this is what we want. So over here, it's a up, we're a bird's eye view to the right of this foliage, yeah? And over here, it's more of a worm's eye view to it. So it's gonna balance the whole painting out. So let's back it up a little bit so you guys get what I'm saying, hopefully. Okay, yeah, you see? So up here, it's up here, and then over here, it's over there. I mean, you know, down. And up here, worm. We don't have, I guess not worm, I guess just normal, what is that? Worm's eyes from the bottom looking up, bird's eyes from the top looking down, and it's just a regular old eyeball. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom, I'll be right back. All right. So yeah, you kind of get the gist of I'm still having trouble with this mountain here. Like, how is it? You know? So down here, we get the foliage, we get all the line work and stuff, and then it just pops to some distance. And I got to figure out like how this distance travels. And I think I see a little rock, kind of like a like a mountain, you know, it's going to travel, travel, travel. It just goes up, not just straight rock, right? So let's just let's take a little breather. Let's soak up the painting for what it's worth and how awesome. Real awesome, dude. I'm trying to focus it in for you. It's so hard. Where's my good glasses? I guess they're not good. They're actually terrible because they're too strong. But I'm able to see clearly at this distance. Yeah. So, yeah. It's even hard for you guys to see that there is a different structure from here down to there up. But there definitely is. There's finer lines that are happening here. The finer the line, the closer it is. It seems contradictory to what's happening, but I don't know if it is. I don't know. I think it's perfect. It's my style. So this is a unique thing. Oh, this is looking better. So different distances equal different happinesses. Just keep that in mind. Oh, that camera's toast, isn't it? It's like, hey, where'd you go? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Okay, I just really need to soak it up, not look at it for, ooh, I like it. I just turned around and looked at it. I got to not look at this painting for a minute and come back to it. That's all. This is how the process, this is what it takes to do this stuff. If we look around and see, there is a lot of stuff, different paintings, different processes. That one's a good one. I actually like that one. It's dark. It's dark and different. It's so dark and so different. Now, I hope we're still focused in. Put my glasses on. Good enough? Good enough. Oh man, this is looking cool. So I really like this. I like the bird's eye view of this. So it's like we're looking down. So, oh, beautiful. Let's take a break. My bad. I'm supposed to take a break. I'm taking a break. Turn on some music at your house, relax, whatever. Stand up, do some stretching. All the good stuff. All right. And I'm back. Almost done, he says. Not even close. Put the apron on. Oh, that's looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. This weird little straight line though down here is not good. We'll deal with that. Let's zoom in. I need my eyeballs. There we go. Back to a mess. It's a balance. It's a balance, huh? It's too black. Thought I can get away with it. But not today. Not today, people. I'm gonna have to rework some paint here on my palette. So, let's do that. Let's mix in over here in this dish. Got some green. I like green and black, very good. How about some of this green? Exciting. Okay. Little yellow ochre. Okay. And how about a little of that purple? Of course, I put too much of the purple in. Just like me. So, we don't want purple. Oh, that's a nice one though. Once it mixes with the green, kind of makes a nice little color. Let's put a little bit down here, see what color it is, and it's that color, dark. All right then, let's throw a little bit back here. Because it's dark. But it's green and black. Actually, no black. Excusez-moi, it's all green. Maybe. Give this a little bit of some structure of sort. I'm literally just following the problematic area and hoping, knowing it's going to work. Confidence level. Pretty high. Okay. So I don't like that. I'm going to mix in a little more yellow ochre just on an area here. Get rid of all the paint on there, clean that brush off because we're not using such a big brush. No, no, no. Bring that other color back into it over here. This color. See, it's a terrible color, yeah? But amongst all the other colors here, it's so perfect. It's the right kind of mud, the right kind of green. I might even highlight some of this. You know, shares the same. Which might be just an old alligator juniper. It might be a lot of things. I don't like the bright. That's been throwing me off for a long time. Okay, well, that's okay. It's all right. There are no mistakes. Just fixable areas. That's what we'll call that. Boom, definitely some kind of bush here, tree, gonna contrast that little bit of business that's happening right there, which, let's give it some more business. Because really, what is it? What is it? Just checking to see if dots were cool. They are not. And then I threw my brush. I was angry at myself. Come on. Just seeing what you guys are seeing. A real disconnect. This is kind of good that this and this and this are here blowing my mind at the moment, which I'll work through it. But I got to make them all the same, yeah? I don't quite know what they are yet. But as long as they're all acting kind of the same, I'll be okay with that. I'll be okay with it. These are the moments, I'm sure, for a lot of artists where you wonder. I often wonder. You know, how well I'm doing, how good it is, if the art, I'm always questioning it, like, is it okay? Is this good? And with nothing to base it on previously, that is, it's a fully original piece of work, it makes it a little difficult for me. So I rely on the people who come in, I rely on you guys. And then, of course, my own happiness and my own ability to see what I'm doing, I guess. It's a mess, man, it's a mess. What a mess, I tore my dress. Oh, what a mess. You know, it'll feel like something, I swear. I promise. Every line of contemplation, let's go. Can you even see this one over here? No. Oopsie. Came out a little thicker than I wanted it to. Tie it in with that one. Let that sit for a minute because the bush, there's a bush going in front of it. I'm sure of it. Okay, also over here, something big, something banging. You know, let's not get nuts. Not quite yet, anyway. Okay, tree, bush, bush, tree, bush. Whatever, Dad. Here comes that high winds. They're coming in strong. Same color. That's real nice. Slowly lighten it up. And then we're looking for that green. Oh, there's a little bit. Not green enough. Too green. You know about them two greens? Very nice. Just kind of fitting in a little bit of the green here and there. The two green color. Just kind of gives a little bit of body to this. Okay, let that sit. We need this green. Hey. That'll be good. Some white. That'll be good. Just stir it up. We're going to make a bright green again to kind of help with all of it. here and there. A little bit here, a little bit there. Granted, first I'm just kind of doing some highlights over here. Damn. Clean brush. Too thick with paint. Okay, so these light greens are good over here. Those are small. That's thick. Okay, we have the green, which is here. Okay, now we need a darker base. And that's not going to do it. It's darker for sure. Breathe deep, the gathering gloom. Just more green. Let's see if that'll help. How about if I just color it in here real quick, give it some help. It's all right. We're here to fix them. We're here to fix mistakes, make mistakes, do mistakes, throw them around. I'm gonna put up a little bit of over here in the corner, same thing. Make sure to wrap the painting so it all kind of works the way it's supposed to. And we got a blocked out bush down here. It's nice and dark, nice and close. That's what we want. I have the other color here for this one. It's okay. Cannot make a mistake. Okay, let's take a gander. More, I tell you. Some blue. That's good. It's real good. That's a little too blue, but hey. Word dog. Let's take a little look at what I've been doing here. No, when it comes to balance, proportion, composition, right now I'm at a D minus. Snore. But hey, that's okay, right? What we got to do is fix it. We got to get the right feel. And if I can pull that off, then I've done my job. I've had paintings gone so awry that I just had to start over. I certainly don't want to do that. So, composition. Things that are happening in the painting. Weight, distribution, blah, 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 all those things. As per usual, we go by this. All my paintings go by this. So I look at it, I'm like, okay, sky opens up, percentage, this is percentage, percentage. This starts to dial it in, but we really have to find out there's something here that has to go here. Maybe it's here, maybe it's a tree. See how that feels when it wraps down? If this is the tree down here, it's lower than these two, but you know, we'll see. I don't know. But then we look across the plain, obviously 30 miles away, way off in the distance, but down over here, we're looking down to this plateau, which then we start to see up movement up here and then up in the distance, right? So that's all good. And it conforms with this little spiral here where all this is happening. But the problem I'm finding is that something needs to happen here. So what do we have here? We have a tree, we have a tree. We have a little tree, we have a stick, some kind of weird bush tree, and a tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trees, not cool. Because I want to have 5 trees or 3 trees. And here we have 2 and we have 4. So that's where my composition is really ending right now, where I'm having a problem. We need 3 trees over here and we need 5 trees here. Now, if you can see, this boom is here. It's kind of reaches the top here, kind of reaches the top here, and kind of reaches the top. So it's almost all the same height, which can happen for sure when you look at something, but you need some other positioned things to give it bang, bang, bang. So something needs to happen. One of these trees can go higher, maybe. I can go higher. I can go higher with this one. No, I like that height there. This one is really just down here, but there's another thing up here. So that's 2 different things, which is great, because if I do decide to put a tree in here, it would have to be like, boom, between these 2, boom. Maybe it's, no. I'm just trying to, my hand is the object. I'm just trying to see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The whole idea is perfection. You know, you don't come up to you don't approach a scene and have a camera in hand and just willy-nilly take a picture. You frame it with plants and rocks and trees and maybe a deer, I don't know. But you, excuse me, you do frame it. And what I'm liking about this is it's starting to get some sunlight in it, starting to have some of the plants be hit by sunlight. Now we need to evenly disperse this light throughout. Yeah? So let's just take a little breather. Let's just see what we got. See what we got. I'm looking at what you guys see. I'm looking at what I see. Where is it, or what is it? Now, I figure we can go in. Let's go in and get crazy right now, real quick. Because we can. It's my painting. I can do what I want. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're enjoying yourselves today. It's a beautiful weekend. So, like I say, we need a tree here. Gosh. Could it be between them? I think it could. But could it be lower? I think it could. We can always make it bigger. So just the shadow of a tree, kind of, that's just gives you an idea of a third being here in the painting. This being is a tree. We're just going to give the backdrop of it. So we give it the weight. And with a small tree like that, we might need 2 more on that side, but we don't know yet. Now let's talk about this side. What is happening? Right here, there is some space, but if I go here, okay, so here, there's a level of bush, bush, bush. These are all the exact same size. Here, this is a little taller, as you can see. So I really think, gosh, would that be crazy? What would it be? I'm scared. This is not so bad. This I can deal with. That little tiny bush tree I can deal with. We can make that into a tree. Over on this side though, I am scared. Now, gosh darn it. I gotta see it. This is important. In a couple weeks, people come to look at this painting, see if they want it. I don't want to have it broken. It has to be good. I don't know what's happening with this bush up here either. Well, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with all that. I'm looking at this and I see stuff in the background. Another tree back here. So interestingly enough, I got to keep going here. Otherwise it does something I don't want it to do, which I think that's okay. Basically what I'm sharing here is that this area back here has trees. They're far away. It may help with some distance that I'm having problems two-dimensionalizing this side over here. And if I can get this, so we're looking, okay, normal view, worm's eye up there, normal here, bird's eye looking down kind of on this plateau, obvious bird's eye over here. But we're looking down this plateau, so it goes off, and there's a mountain back here, a little hill with some trees. So these trees have to be at least bigger than those trees, and then it goes up this big mountain back there over there. But it has to, the distance has to be key here. So don't mind. I don't mind. Here's what I want to do. Let's give this some green. I'll work in these trees a little bit. Just give it some body. Making a mess. What am I catching flies? Close your mouth. All right, wash my hands. Making a mess. Okay, I just got to relax. I got to remember it's just a very important thing that I have to get right. I'm happy to be here to entertain or bore or help people take naps, but I got to get the painting right, you know. I can't screw about. Just do it for entertainment purposes. So that means I got to take it easy, take breaks, keep my brushes perfect. Very nice. Okay, just relax. Just relax. I mean, in person, it looks wild. At different levels, it looks great. We're just gonna brighten all this up. Blah, 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 brighten all this up. Blah, 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 blah. I bet you we're going to be done. I'm going to fix some of this sky. Blah, blah, blah. I say 5 more days of actual work on this thing. I should be pretty good. I should be. What is 5 days of work, you know? Gosh, I'm the worst cameraman. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good for now. I just gotta look at the whole thing. This has a lot of depth. I'm liking what's happening over here. Even putting in these little trees back here is good. Just gotta, these are some bushes, there's some different colors, just all these different colors of foliage that have to come through. But that weight composition thing is huge, and I'm a little worried, but I think I have a nice open space here for something. But see how it stops at this level? Dang it. And maybe, you know, I don't think about this, but as it's framed, everything kind of is on a level. So let's see, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm breaking up in these lines here just to look at it, just to see what I'm doing, see if it's any good. I'll take a break though. A lot of breaks at the end of these paintings. There's a lot more breaks than at the beginning. It's cold.
At Laura Detsart said, "Gotta go, going out for dinner."
Ding, ding, ding. My belly's grumbling. My belly's grumbling. Ooh, ooh. Excuse me. Okay. It's funny, when I get a little frustrated with my paintings, and then I just got to sit down and do it. Because my frustration, and all frustration, by the way, is your brain just trying to learn. That's what frustration is. It's like synapses that cannot connect in your head, and it's frustrating. It's the muscles, your brain trying to connect electricity. So I realized with this, it's not really a learned behavior on paintings. You just have to know color, and it's a lot of patience. But again, it's not like I can go and be like, okay, what's the math behind this, and then apply it, right? So basically, I just am a little frustrated and then step away and then come back, strong as ever. Yeah? It's pretty funny. I was just sitting there thinking about, like, there's YouTube channels that basically take successful people's stuff and then re-upload it, sometimes with information, like they're watching it and they're learning or whatever. That's one way. Sometimes people just upload it as a thing. So I was sitting here and I'm like, well, a lot of people don't like that. So they'll say in the comments, they'll be like, oh, way to take their, someone else's hard work and make money off of it, or try to make money off of it, which is what they're doing. However, having a art show that's really not that entertaining, it's more the moment. It's really difficult to get people to enjoy it. And I guess I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm picking apart my own show. Which could be healthy. Wishes. Yeah, it's hard to get people to come to nothing as opposed to watching, I don't know, Tom Segura's jokes again. Very talented comedian. I got nothing on him. Absolutely zip zilch nada. I'm not saying that. Just kind of like throwing out that, you know, it's really hard to get people to see what you're doing. What is it, 30 million videos uploaded a day? That was a couple years ago, so more. Even that I get anybody is pretty impressive. So I try and stay humbled in that regard, because you guys could really just see anything you want. And you give me a couple minutes, and I really appreciate it. Time is hard to come by, but I truly feel the internet's a fricked up place. And if you can spend some time thinking about art, you have spent some good time. We're trained to, I don't even know, like we have to be a civilization. Yeah, we have to like see each other, because when we stop doing that, oh boy. Ooh, that looks good. Now you guys get to see a little bit of everything, because it's kind of like I'm going to have to bounce around on these three, at least right now. So it's weird. I can zoom in really close, and you're like, whoa, that's crazy. Or I zoom in or zoom out really far, and you're like, okay, that's crazy. Or there's this middle part where I would be right now, which is filming on these three, and it's like, ooh, what am I looking at, you know? It doesn't have the same punch. And that's just me wanting to give you guys the best experience possible. Not necessarily the funniest, but the best. See, it kind of just changes color, changes suit. That's what I want. Mild changes. However, stark enough to be noticeable and distinguishable. I don't know. I want you to feel like you could name the plants, you know? Really, that's the, that'll be the coolest part. Funny, because usually there's a dog I call Bob Barker who's the one barking up a storm as they drive through. Today, it was not Bob Barker. Okay, there's that bush. They all getting the same. Gotta remember to breathe. It's all about the highlights. Corner of the painting's probably the toughest. At least it's the bottom corner. Could have been worse. Come on. I just gotta be able to do it. Come on now. If I had a heart monitor on right now, you guys would be like, what is going on? He's not even playing a video game. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out right now. Let's add a little bit more white. Let's get that brush nice and toasty. Clean the brush. keep going with these minty plants right now. Damn, don't ruin it. Take your time. Hurry up. Breathe. Let's mix in a little bit of this right here. I knew it was a good color for that. It's a good highlight color. Kind of give the glow out. Give the glow out. Every line of contemplation. So make them good. I screwed that up, but that's okay. There's no such thing. What am I talking about? Is this live? On a serious note though, thank you everyone for showing up and hanging out, coming in later. Know that I stream live Thursdays and Saturdays. Those are guaranteed. Now this painting is going to be having to be finished soon. I'm going to have to put in some OT in this piece. So you never know. Almost streamed painting last night, but Bearded was free. So we played some Red Dead Redemption, which I have not done, nor he. So that was pretty cool, just trying to get used to it, thinking about incorporating that into our Wednesdays. Okay, step away from the canvas. Like I say, just do some work, step back, take a look, see how it is, see how it runs. Okay, 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 okay. What do I like? What do I really, really like? Composition-wise, this little area right here is gorgeous. Wow. So that gives you time to explore this area and look through the rocks and twigs. You might find something, you know, you never know. Maybe a rusty old can sitting over there from someone. So this is perfect. Compository, what? No, that's not a word. Composition wise, this is this little square right here. I could cut it out and just frame it and be like, done. Then we move back and we step back over to here, which you guys aren't even getting the whole picture, dude. Okay, it's trees, need some highlights. Once we get these some highlights, I think I'll give them some highlights when I'm gonna take a little break, come back inside and we'll highlight these trees up a little bit because I got the colors kind of working right here. And we can start popping little colors here and there. It's a reflective, everything's made of water, you know, And all these little water molecules on a very small level reflect each other in a positive way, and they speak and turn, and it's all working together. And so I gotta relate that with my paintings to where it all works together. This camera gets a little funky. So let's take a breather. It's cool. I take off my glasses where everything's a little blurry. The balance here is good. This is a lot. There's a lot going on, and it's kind of distant, and I like that. This I got to work on. This might be this little area right here. Let me pull the painting out to there. This little area here there's a lot going on, and not a lot. It's flat. We're starting to get an angle. Like I said, in person, this is different from right here down and then to up here. So that's good because it relates to a mountain that goes on and on and on. Anyway, I just got to take a break. Just got to relax. Got to loosen up. Got to go get in the sun. Dude, it's so cold in here. Sorry there's no music playing. Play some music in your house. Have some fun. Relax. I'll be right back. Chill. Noise. Just a bunch of noise. That's all it is. That's all anything is. A bunch of noise. Water molecules bouncing off each other. Being noisy. Plants talking to one another. Hey, go around and touch your houseplants nice and softly. Tell them hi. Tell them I said hi. It's good. Really go outside without a lighter? No way. Noise. I found my first problem from the window. Those 3 new bushes are equidistant. There's no getting warm out there. I walked around and around in the sun, didn't work at all. Kind of felt it. Not quite as warm as I need it. What are you gonna do? I got sweaters on, that's what I do. So these 3 bushes are equidistant. That's a problem. I know what I'm going to do though. We're going to raise this bush up a little bit and reach it across. Maybe, I don't know now. That's so perfect. This is the bush we got to fix. So we got to make it bigger. Maybe come over to here and then come up. Maybe help disguise that. Maybe this one. I don't even know. What do you guys think? How about if I stop blurring up the camera for you? Oh, that's just my eyeballs, sorry. There's such a sweet spot. It's pretty sweet. Sweet. So yeah, those three bushes, they're equidistant. 1, 2, 3. So no, 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 no. Even if you find it in nature, you don't frame it up like that, you know? You frame it up, you'll find if there's three bushes, you're gonna find a different level, so one of them looks different. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's all right. It's the game plan. It's the name of the game plan. This is the game plan. I don't know if I can do this anymore today. Let's thank my patrons for being here. Appreciate everyone. T.C. Hollingsworth, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, Junior Sim Racing. Have a good